Greetings footwear friends, it's your midsole man Eddbud here, back with my running shoe bargains for June 2025. Lots to get through, let's get straight in there. Just psyching myself up. We're kicking off at sportsshoes.com. They've got the entire stock of Alphafly 3s from Nike. Even the recent colorways here, down from 280 to 240. The banging R2-D2 vibes are down on this one. If you've got a half marathon or marathon coming up, then your quid's in. Lots of cushion here, one of the best marathon options. You can even use a 10% code if you hunt around a little bit to get these down to 216. I mean, that is a serious saving from the 285 retail. Is it 285 or 280? Something around there. I was browsing around on the Sportsshoes website and it just kind of popped up and gave me some extra discount as well. Be quick on these though, I don't think they're going to stick around for very long. I mean, getting 70 quid off these is quite the saving. One of the best discounts I've seen, in fact, for some time anywhere on the web. Right now at sportsshoes.com, it's the Alphafly 3. Hang on, they've even got the Vaporfly Next Percent 4, right? Discounted. That only came out like a few weeks ago. Down to 200 quid from the, quite frankly, silly 240 retail. Use that 10% off code as well and you can get even more discount. That drops them down to about 180, which is, you know, really good value for a nice, nimble, light, speedy shoe. If you like your Zoom X and you still want to stick with the swoosh brand, then this is the way to go. Don't expect elaborate pop or the absolute superb performance of the Puma Fast-R 3 though. I mean, they're like rocking horse poo, aren't they? But if Nike had placed these at about 220 to start with, I perhaps think they wouldn't have this issue right now. I like them for interval training where you're doing like 5k or 10k effort, maybe like some 400, 800 or kilometer repeats, something like that. Seem to be durable enough too. I've got about 50 odd miles into my pair. I mean, it's a shoe that I don't really sort of like that much. They're just more like a trainer really to me, and I think at this price it's a little bit more fitting. Inadvertently made one of the best sort of super trainers really. Just doesn't quite feel as good as a race shoe for me. All that at sportsshoes.com, and there's even more as well. Using that code you can get the Prime X2 Strung from Adidas for 180. So reduced to 200 and then that other 10% off. Great price for a training option, loads of cushion, a great fitting upper with that strung sort of process that they're using. Real longevity as well in terms of the outsole and midsole durability. I think that gives us more evidence that the V3 is on the horizon. It's not far away now. Sportsshoes perhaps trying to shift some stock out of the warehouse to give them a bit more room. Let's hope for some even better deals, in fact, on these shoes. They come from like 23, 24, don't they? So 180 with the code for the Prime X2. The Endorphin Speed 4 from Saucony is another great deal at sportsshoes.com with those current discounts. 130 quid on almost all sizes with this navy and pepper version. I've no idea whether navy is or the pepper. They also appear to have different laces to the version I had at least, which was the launch one. They're thicker, more rope-like here than the stretchy, flexible ones I had on that initial pair. I think at 130, that makes this a great trainer. If you're doing some pace sessions, you can use it as a daily driver as well. It's durable enough. If you don't want that overtly rigid carbon plate feel, I think it is like a nylon base plate in this one. Speed 4 will give you a great shoe for the quiver, a very versatile option for the rotation, and a much easier to stomach price. Last one from Sportsshoes, I promise. They're not like sponsoring me or anything. In fact, nobody who has any deals in today's video is sponsoring me whatsoever. I'm just finding them and letting you know. The ladies can grab a great deal on the Adios 9 from Adidas. A light, nimble and more conventionally stacked shoe, complete with that Light Strike Pro foam. A top-notch glove-like upper as well, for only 86 quid with that 10% off code. I mean, that's just crazy. This is a great shoe for that money. I think retail was about 120 on those. Website's got them at 96. So yeah, take off your 10%, you're around about 86 quid. Nippy shoe, and I think it will be beneficial for those lighter framed runners that want something really, really nimble. Perhaps if you're getting ready for a 5 or 10k, you want to do some faster reps. The Adios 9 is an absolute banger. I think they got all sizes in stock as well on the silver and red colourway. which always reminds me of Robert the Robot. Okay, we're moving across to Start Fitness now. They've got the Takumi Sen 10 from Adidas down to around 120 to 140. There's various different colorways, though sizing is sporadic. Nice nimble option once again for shorter distance racing. The Sen has always been a favourite of mine. I've had loads of different versions of it. The 10 was no slouch. Again, the runners can get a leg up and save some dough. See what I did there? By grabbing these on sale before the launch of the version 11. That's no doubt coming in the very near future. Great outsole, reasonable stack and glove-like upper. All the hallmarks of the Sen shoe, but with an easier to take price tag. For around about 128 quid, you can grab the plated Tempo shoe from Brooks, the Hyperion Max 2. There's this black and gold colourway, which I think is a real banger. Available in almost all sizes. It's got great traction from the thicker rubber underfoot. And that wonderful gusseted tongue there, it just grips around the foot. You don't get any tongue slide. A nice roomy forefoot as well if you've got a slightly wider foot. Ideal for cruising at those steady paced sort of speeds. Foam here is that DNA Flash stuff, which is a little bit more responsive. It's not as squashy as some of the other super foams, but it's for the connoisseur, and I can see you're a connoisseur. Not all shoes need to be soft, compressive, quick sound affairs, and the Brooks Hyperion Max 2 is one of those shoes. Available right now at Start Fitness. Last one I've got for you for today is for the ladies. Start Fitness have the Fast-R Nitro Elite 2. Now, this has got loads of hallmarks of the Fast-R 3. Really exciting and energizing shoe to run in. You have that extended carbon plate as well at the front of the shoe. Really nice soft landings in this one. It's just hard not to run quick. They've got these in a full size run in the Lime Pow, Puma Black and Poison Pink for 139 quid. So these were like 229 on release. You're almost like 100 quid off of the retail. These are absolute bangers. Super durability as well in the Fast-R 2. My pair look barely used at 100 miles. So if you want some longevity from your running shoes, you can use these in training as well for that price. Use them for your long runs, use them for anything. Just get them on foot and enjoy them. Full size run for the ladies on the Fast-R Nitro Elite 2. That's all the deals for you that I've found today. If you've found any out there, let the runners know. Help them out with a comment below. Quick musical interlude today comes from Modest Mouse with their album We Were Dead Before the Ship Even Sank. I love the track Dashboard from this record. It's timeless, like you listen to it now, quite a few years on from when it was originally released and conceived, and everything about it sounds so fresh. The production energized, lots of quick movements there, great guitar riff as well from Johnny Marr on this one. Modest Mouse had such a unique character about the sound round about this period, and it is all kind of tied up and focused really on this track. It really does feel like a pinnacle, I suppose, of that period of music for them. Absolutely worth checking out from Modest Mouse. We Were Dead Before the Ship Even Sank, the track Dashboard. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I hope I saved you a few quid in today's video. Hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up like, and drop us a comment as well to help that YouTube algorithm. My name's Eddbud, and I'll be seeing you